Piccinini is a 4-time champion. It's on to 133, and this bracket really got flipped on its ear. We have a number 3 seed in Cam Sykora of North Dakota State. He's a transfer from South Dakota State, and he'll be opposed by the number 8 seed Mosha Schwartz, who pulled an upset of the top seed Taylor Lamont of Utah Valley in the quarterfinals. He trailed 4-2 in the first period. An 8 seed versus a 3 seed. This is anybody's for the taking, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, it shows you the strength of the weight in the Big 12 at 133. Schwartz is the 8th seed, but he's ranked 19th nationally, and the conference has 8 automatic qualifiers. And the number 1 seed, Lamont, ended up having to win a challenge match to be the 8th qualifier. So 8 is in the finals, 1 finished 8th. And then Sykora is ranked, he's ranked also nationally. He's number 11 nationally. So I think this is anybody's match right here. And Schwartz has a big thing going for him, for his school, does he not, for Northern Colorado?
Yes, he does. He has the opportunity to become the Bears' first ever Big 12 champion. They joined the Big 12 as an affiliate member in 2015. Dylan Gable made the finals at 184 pounds. That was in 2018, but he can become the Bears' first ever Big 12 champion. These two have a history as well. Jay Sykora won on a takedown in sudden victory, 12-10 in Greeley. So it was close and it was high scoring in their regular season matchup.
Yeah, and I had, by the way, I'm kind of hungry. I had the Piccinini sandwich.
You feel you need a nap?
I called the deli yesterday to have them FedEx us some sandwiches. It was too late. It was closed, so I couldn't get them up here. So seeing that picture just made me hungry. One of the things that I was going to mention, though, in the 125, and it's certainly the case here, you see matches that get turned about so much from early in the year to late, because Piccinini had won 10-0 in the previous meeting with Mackel, and he struggles to win 3-1. Well, that 12-10 wild sudden victory match by Sykora, that was a month ago, February 1st, so let's see how that goes compared to the first time.
Well, CT is standing by with a very interested observer, Roger Kish, the North Dakota State head coach. CT?
Coach, just talk to me about the strategy and the mindset for you guys coming into this match.
Well, we wanted to get to our ties. We've wrestled Mosha. He's very talented. And he got some good tricks that he does in his hand fight to get to his attack. So we really wanted to pick our points in our hand fight, right? And to make sure we go out and set our attacks up and kind of take away some of his tricks a little bit. So,
Coach, when you're going up against a guy who obviously no one expected to be here and he's riding this wave of momentum, do you talk to that about your guys?
You know, we're just trying to score points.
Sykora starts with a high crotch.
Hook the leg. Yep. Keep that head up. Keep your head up. Get him on his hip. There it is. Trap the leg. Trap it. Trap it. Push off the knee. Put him in danger. Drive. Good job. Yeah, boy, good. Go to it. Right there. So just, taking advantage of those hand fights where we're not forcing anything, right? And then we go to work on top. This is good. Run your legs. Run your feet.
Just another opponent, guys. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you. Great stuff, CT. And we appreciate Roger Kish allowing the microphone to be over there. He was giving us play-by-play on the takedown, Jay.
Well, Sykora is 16-4 for the year, and he did what I call, he executed a persistent takedown that took a long time from that opening high crotch shot for him to work to the legs, finally get the other leg trapped and secure 2. He never gave it up, and you could hear Roger Kish telling him what he needed to do next. Get this leg here, drive off the knee, and he did everything he was supposed to. Don't know if he heard his coach, but he did it just right. Now he's building riding time, getting close to a minute. So good job by Cam Sykora.
You've got a senior in Sykora against a freshman in Schwartz. Sykora's a 3-time NCAA qualifier. We see a stalling warning against Schwartz on bottom. And there's the end of the first period. So 2 points for the takedown and 1:06 of riding time.
Good job by Sykora on that long takedown. You see he's in on the leg. He gets behind the knee after it starts with a high crotch, traps the other ankle. Now he's got to collect the other leg, and that's what he's working on there. He's trying to get around to collect the other leg, and there he did, right as we went off.
Man, head to center of the back.
So Sykora will start on bottom. His best Big 12 finish was 2017 when he was 3rd. He was fifth in 2018 and didn't place a year ago. There's an escape for Sykora and a 3-0 lead.
And he still has 58 seconds riding time, so he'll have a chance to get that over a minute when he's on top in the third, assuming Schwartz chooses bottom in the third.
He had a big win in the semis over Montori Bridges.
Yeah, and a good shot by Schwartz. And Bridges had beaten Sykora 4 times until he'd never beaten Bridges till then. So
Fifth time was the charm for Sykora.
No fingers. His escape makes it 4-2, but Schwartz with that takedown got back in the match. So still 4-2. Let's see who makes the next really good attempt. And Schwartz, I don't think either one of these guys, best I remember, like to go upper body very much. Of course, I haven't seen Schwartz, but I've seen Sykora. I don't think he's much of an upper body guy. Usually very good on top is Sykora. Oh, good. A little pass by there. A little head drag there by Schwartz. He almost has 2. There he does.
Hands went down as Sykora had a hold of Schwartz's head and neck area, but finally the hands went to the mat. And it's 4-4. So 2 takedowns here in the second period.
Yeah, 2 takedowns by Schwartz here. It put him right back in it. 5-4 for Sykora after the escape. And it's a dogfight now. Here comes Sykora. And he's got 2. Brick thrown for a challenge there by Northern Colorado.
So that comes from Troy Nickerson, 6th-year head coach of the Bears. And they will come and look at it. Pat Fitzgerald and J.R. Bloss are our referees. They come over to the replay monitor just to our right. Pat Fitzgerald, the veteran referee, taking a look at the monitor.
Pat Fitzgerald retired at the end of last season from officiating, and then somebody talked him into coming back out this year.
Who would want that kind of punishment?
You have to be a glutton for punishment, no question.
So the challenge is, was that a takedown for Sykora? And Jay, perhaps we can get another look at it here on our monitor. And
well, we'll see. Sykora trying to, now let's see who's challenging what. Sykora was not in position there for a takedown in that view, but he was in the video that they're reviewing now.
In the meantime, wrestlers get a chance to huddle with their coaches. Here we go.
So Sykora trying to get out of there. And now he has the leg. Well, we never really saw the complete view of that, but let's see what they're discussing.
There was the escape, which was the third of the period for Sykora, and then
right here, I think we're getting to the point where Northern Colorado is challenging. Right there, they did have the little reverse half thrown in, but it was behind him, and a hand of Schwartz touched the ground, touched the mat, and I think that's why he called the 2. So we'll see. Question is, was that little reverse half he had thrown back in there, not a reverse half, I should say a little reverse headlock, was that enough to keep control from being established? I can't answer that. Judgment call.
Then here at the very end, I believe we get an escape call as well for Schwartz.
And the reason it took them a while, or it's taking them a while, first they weren't at the right point in the video to get a good view of the move they wanted to look at. And there it is right there. A little reverse headlock there by Schwartz. Was that enough to keep it from being a takedown?
Either way, Jay, what an action-packed second period. Sykora had the only 2 points in the first period.
But 9 points scored so far in the second period. Only 6 seconds left in the period. And if it stands, it'll be 7-5 Sykora because Schwartz got the escape after that takedown.
Each man getting a nice breather. As you said, 133 pounds gets 8 automatic qualifying bids out of the Big 12. And it was fortunate for the top seed, as you had we're getting an explanation here.
He's asking Pat Fitzgerald is how much time was on the clock when he signaled 2, which indicates to me they might be going to wipe it out and put that time back on the clock.
So the call has been reversed. It will be no takedown, and now they're trying to establish how much time is remaining in the second period.
Yeah, so no takedown, therefore no escape. So it should be back to the 5-4 score with Sykora leading, if I'm correct. That's what it should come back to. And then they're trying to see if they can put a little time back on the clock from when they called the takedown. They don't want to give riding time to Sykora when he did not have a takedown.
Absolutely. So J.R. Bloss is over to the adjacent scorers table. That is where the clock is controlled, and they're going to put some more time back up on the second period clock. Looks like they've settled on 15 seconds.
Well, we're told there were 10 seconds left whenever he was given the takedown. So they would need to take, but they've added 9 seconds back on the clock, but they would need to take 4 seconds riding time off, and they did. 37 seconds riding time. It was 41. So they got it right.
Good job. Thing you're a math guy.
Good job. Good job. So 5-4 Sykora, time running out here, final 8 seconds of the second. And it will be Schwartz's choice. Starting the third, he chooses neutral. Sykora is very good on top, so I can't fault that decision.
Quick neutral start there. 5-4, Cam Sykora leads. A first-time Big 12 champion to be crowned here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, Schwartz, to pull that off, he's got to find a way to score. He's trailing by 1, so he's got to find a way to go score and become the Bears' first Big 12 wrestling champion. This is their 6th year in the Big 12 as an affiliate in wrestling, and it would be a nice feather in the cap to get a champion.
They won 3 Big 12 duels this season, did the Bears. 6th-year head coach Troy Nickerson.
Put your headgear, Green.
Headgear messed up on Sykora, got pulled down a little bit, so he readjusts. 1:12 left in the match. 5-4 Sykora. See what strategy there is from if Sykora going to sit back and wait so he can counter Schwartz. Schwartz knows he has to score. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you get too passive with the lead and you end up not taking any attempts and you get taken down, but we'll see.
So 45 seconds remaining. 1-point lead for Cam Sykora of North Dakota State.
Shot by Schwartz, couldn't get to the leg. Little fake shots there by Schwartz trying to get Sykora to react, but 28 seconds left. He's got to come up with something. Tried for an inside trip. That didn't go.
15 seconds left. Sykora trying to hang on.
And there's a warning to Sykora. He's been very passive, but not much time left. Oh, here we go. Little fireman's attempt by Sykora. He doesn't have to score, just not get scrambled out of it.
And that will do it. Time runs out, and Cam Sykora is a Big 12 champion. A 1-point win over Mosha Schwartz at 133 pounds.
Wow. Right down to the wire.
Well, they had a 2-point match the first time in Greeley. That was won by Sykora.
Wild ones, 12-10 and 7 victory. A wild match.
Cam Sykora, a champion for the Bison of North Dakota State at 133 pounds.
Good match. Schwartz fell just a little short. You know he really wanted to get that first title for Northern Colorado. It would have been a much shorter trip back to Greeley. Number 1.
right?